Okay, y'all know I'm a crybaby. Okay, but all jokes aside, yes, I look a mess. I'm in the middle of doing my hair. But see, these are the times that I really need to put in my diary. So this is my video diary, and this is what I'm putting. So today I decided to just fix some things on my mom's altar. I sprayed some of her perfume, and before I did that, I did my my cleansing of the room and her altar, and I put a poster up, a picture up for Astra's closet. I put on there, the copal and mandrake. I burned the copal first, and then I burned a little small piece of mandrake, like a really small piece, because I've heard so many things about the root, and I've read a lot of things about it. I've watched videos on it, and I've heard that it's really powerful. So I didn't want to use a whole lot of it. And then somebody told me that Harry Potter used to use it. So people just always come up with funny little things. But the truth of the matter is I burned it. And I put my mom's jewelry out. I put a pendant that I bought her. It says mom on it. And I take time, I have my things on my altar, my water, my things like that. Every element that I can put on there, everything is on wood, just so I can have that time with her, because she's not here. My mom passed away, for those who don't know, the 23rd of May of last year, 2016. So people ask me all the time, like, well, how can you deal with losing your parent? I'm the only child. I don't talk to my dad. How can you deal with it? So this is how I deal with it. A friend of mine came to me and told me to put up an altar. I went on YouTube. I read some books. I started doing research. I started off with a whole total different kind of altar. I had made an altar for her. I had to take it down. I had another altar set up with all of my family members on there. And just like in real life, they began to, argue with one another, so say, because things would start being knocking over, and things would happen, and I take one person, I say, oh, this is the person that I think is the problem. I take that person off the altar, and then it'd be peace and harmony. And then other people be up there, and then it'd be peace and harmony, and then they get into it again. So I said, man, y'all just like in real life, y'all gonna just do crazy stuff, all even in the ancestral realm, all in the spiritual realm. Just okay. So long ass story short, I just made it all about her. I made it all about her again, and I just started from scratch, and I've been taking some time to commune with her, and I did that today, because each picture that I have, and she left me thousands, my mom left me thousands of pictures. Each picture that I have is at a different point in her life, and those things are a reflection of some of the things that I'm going through, because in those pictures, she was my age. And see, when my mom had me, she was 27, and I'm 33, and I don't have any children. So when I look at a lot of these pictures, she was a mom in them. So I just look to those things. Just because your parent passes on, it does not mean that you have to give up and that you have to believe that there is no connection. This lady pushed me out of her birthing canal. There should be nothing that separates us, not life, not death. And I understand that. And some people don't understand that, and they think all is lost, and they want to die after their parents die. And I didn't want to be one of them people. When my grandmother passed away, my mom cried every day. She cried every day. She was really depressed. Things were just bad. And it wasn't nothing that I can say to make it better or help her during that tough time. It was difficult. So what I do to get over some of these situations is I remember all the good times, but I have this altar, and I keep this altar going, and it is really a working altar. I don't have background in altar work. I don't have background in hoodoo, background in voodoo, none of that, nothing, no background, just learning. So, long story short, people who don't believe that these altars work, let me explain this to you. This is the whole point of this 4-minute video and me rambling on the way that I am. I put my altar up today. It's always up, but I added those things, those personal touches, 2 pieces of jewelry, some perfume she used to wear, and sprayed it on the corners of the altar. Lit the copal and the mandrake. Did my saging first. Did all of that. Mom, you're welcome in here. Spend some time with me. Boom. Pull some cards. Pull 4 cards, put it in the corner, and I'm going to read those cards. I haven't read them yet. But see, when she's pleased and I commune with her like that, People call her phone. I still have her cell phone. And I have it on because T-Mobile won't let the contract go. And I had just bought this new phone for her. So anyways, I know people be like, why do you still have your mom's phone? Isn't that, I knew a lot of her friends. I was really close with them because I was the only child. And she always talked about me, they say. So she's very proud of me. She told me that before she passed. Maybe about 2 days before she passed. Maybe 3. So, but right after I finished that, and I said, okay, I'm going to put the candle out. I'm going to let this out. And I'm going to finish this up for today. Right after that, somebody called to check on me. And not only was it a lady that I know, but her daughter and her whole family in the background. Hey, Marquita, we love you. We love you. Thank you. That was my mom. Them people ain't called me. They ain't called this phone. Some people so scared to call the phone because they don't want to hear her voice pop up on the voicemail. But they haven't called me. I haven't talked to them in months. Out of nowhere. Boom. Just called me. We just called to say we love you. That was my mom. My mom was letting me know she loves me. She was letting me know that she left people here on earth that still loves me. And see, the relationship that my mom formed with that lady, she formed it through love. # Regina lives on. Because my mom was in a rehabilitation facility for when she had surgery on her back. And it was a young lady that was on the other side of her that she shared a room with who they weren't treating right. And the young lady was, I think she's about the same age as me or a little bit older than me, a couple years older than me. But she was experiencing urinary tract infections because they were giving her that tubing. I can't, what's the name of the tube they put in you when they want you to use the bathroom, but you can't get out the bed to use the bathroom. So, and my mom spoke up because they were treating her wrong when her mom was gone. So as a relationship of that, as a result of that, their relationship formed, and my mom and the young lady is out of there, and the young lady's mom, they all became good friends. And then they seen me coming, setting up Christmas trees in there. Cause I don't care where my mama was, hospital room, hotel room, we gonna set everything up. I bring everything to you. So, they seen all of that, and they thought that me and my mom had a little cute relationship, and we just all been keeping in touch. So, A, my altar is working. B, I'm communing with the spirits the way that I should, or at least with my mom. My grandmama, I couldn't get rid of her when she passed. I was like, Grandma, ain't it somewhere you supposed to be? Why are you, My mom used to laugh and she thought I was joking. But my mom started realizing that this isn't a game. Spirit's been coming to me ever since I was a little kid. And some I have to tell to leave. And some, I just know that they're there. But it's just what it is. And so the altar is working. The altar is working. The altar is working. If you are somebody who believes that you need an altar, you don't know where you want to put it, you don't want people in your business, you don't understand it, the only thing that I can tell you to do is, before you get started, do some research. YouTube is a great help. YouTube is a great help. I don't care what nobody say. People say you can't learn this, and yes, you can. You learn from others. We learn from others. So go on YouTube, do some research, check out a few people on there. Everybody has a different practice, so they're doing it according to their practice. And just be yourself. Set the things up. There are key things that you need on your altar. You need, you need your elements. You need water. You need earth. You need fire. You need things like that. So get on there and find out what you need, and then put personal things on there. And it may seem weird. It may seem weird at first, like, oh, I'm worshiping this person, but you're not worshiping them. You are communicating with them through spirit, because we are energy. Our skin and flesh may die, but our energy lives on. So that's why my mom has a hashtag Regina lives on, because she lives on. She's going to live on through me. As long as I can breathe, she living on. And if I'm smart, I'll set some stuff up where we'll never leave. Never leave the energy. You know what I'm saying? The energy will never leave the earth. So my mom did so much good and so much for so many people. Who am I not to at least try to understand these things even during this time and keep them going? So I said I was going to come over here and talk for 2 minutes. This always happens, but this is the truth. So if you're thinking about starting an altar, please do it. Communicate with your father. Communicate with your aunt. Communicate with your mother. Communicate with your child. Communicate with the person that you want to communicate with. Communicate with. My nose so stopped up, I'm sorry. But don't let nobody tell you that it's wrong and it's not what you're supposed to do, you know. I had my altar in the living room at first, and I noticed every time the door opened, the draft would come, and it just seems chaotic, and then people would be looking around. I don't allow that many people in my home, but they would look around. What is this? What does this do? And none of your business. None of your business. So now, I have Astra's closet behind me. I am a person who loves purses and shoes. I sacrificed my shoe shelves and my purse area and my clothes area and hangers and all of that stuff. I got so fed up one day. I went in here like Angela Bassett on Waiting to Exhale. I took all this shit out the closet. I said, this is enough. I need a private place. I need a private space. I go in here. Right here. I go in here and I meditate and I pray and I do what I want to do. And I don't bother nobody. How dare you? Is there a mosquito in here? So, you know, don't let nobody tell you it's wrong. All right, sorry for holding so long, but I had to get my point out. You can do anything that you want to do. This is Astra, and I'm in front of Astra's closet. I'm usually in Astra's closet, but this is Astra, and I am in front of Astra's closet. And if you have any questions, you know, I may not know every single thing that it is to know about an altar, but I just wanted to let you know what I'm doing right now is working. People call me and tell me they love me. And it's not that I feel sad. You know, I didn't even feel sad today about communicating with my mom. I just felt away. I just felt away. It's still a heaviness, you know. It's not even a year yet. So it's still a heaviness, but I bet you I'm coping more than anybody else. This mosquito trying to be real funny. So just do what you want to do. Be who you are. Grow deeper into your spirituality, you know. And that's all I can tell you. Peace.